Boy, Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. And this is the truth behind the real reason Ariana Grande came to The Voice and her beef with Blake Shelton. Now, for anybody who doesn't know the backstory, since coming on The Voice, I believe, premiered about 2010, somewhere in there, Blake Shelton has been on. He's the only tenure who's been on the show since the show first premiered. Over the years and course of the years, he has been known as a stickler, as the coach who shades all the other coaches, and he pretty much has probably won the most. Now, Blake is responsible for what people don't know. For as much as they joke around and kid around on screen, Blake Shelton is pretty much responsible for Adam Levine not coming back. All of those little jokes and stuff that they play on screen, yeah, it's done in jest. But behind every joke is a tad bit of seriousness. So when Ariana Grande came on, of course, she's in her prime. Right now, she is the number one or number two, if however you want to put it. You may say put Taylor Swift ahead of her. If it's not Taylor Swift, it's Ariana Grande. Right now for the number one pop female in the world. So when she comes, she's going to bring a lot of her young audience, a lot of her victorious audience, a lot of her Ariana Grande audience. So that means a lot of younger people, a lot of Gen Zs. So they noticed this the first episode with Ariana Grande. It was their highest viewed episode in 5 years. So rumors started to swirl that, it might be time to part ways with Blake Shelton and get a new captain. Now, Blake Shelton heard this, and he reached out and texted Ariana, in a jokingly manner, "Thanks a lot, Ariana. Thanks a effing lot." And Ariana Grande shared this with all her followers. Now, that was for the cameras. But allegedly behind the scenes, Blake gave Ariana a call. He also called the executives of The Voice and said, "Hey, what is going on? I've been here since the beginning. She's only been here now. The season is not even over with. And you're already talking about, what she's bringing to the table." Now, the whole thing with bringing Ariana Grande to The Voice in the first place was just to do that. They want to get younger. They want their audience to get younger because their audience is not a young audience. So they figured with bringing in Ariana Grande, they was going to try to bring in a rapper, Cardi B, someone like that, Nicki Minaj. They were looking to bring in a rapper. They didn't really look at Nicki Minaj just due to, the issues that Mariah Carey, portrayed Nicki Minaj as having. So because of her past, they're probably not going to go to Nicki Minaj for something like this. But they did look at Ariana Grande, Cardi B, I don't think they looked at Megan, probably like Doja Cat, so I know I was told they looked at a few female rappers, but I know they did not look at Nicki or Meg Thee Stallion. But I definitely heard that they were looking at Cardi B because she was on a show similar, and Doja Cat. Now, Ariana Grande fit perfectly because she's in between albums, and what they're going to do is use Ariana Grande's popularity to push the narrative, and they're going to say that whoever's the winner of The Voice has a shot at being on Ariana Grande's album. From what I hear behind the scenes, this is what they're pushing. They're going to come out and say, they're going to probably come out and make it public, oh, the winner could get a slot or a collab with Ariana Grande. Which we know that's not going to happen. Because the truth about The Voice is, The Voice is a show that promotes the judges. Who do you see on these commercials? Whenever it's on the commercial, they're showing the judges. They're not showing footage of the person who was on there. And you tell me, unlike American Idol, somebody tell me the famous person that blew up from The Voice. Don't worry, I'll wait. There is no famous person that blew up from The Voice. What they do is, after you're on The Voice, I believe they put you in a year contract. It's either 9 months to a year that you cannot sign or release music with anybody because you're signed to the record label that has The Voice signed. So you can't go, even if you don't win, you have to wait, I believe it's 9 months to a year after you're no longer on the show in order to sign with someone else or put out music with another entity, another record label. So they pretty much got you jammed up for a year. Nobody on The Voice makes it big. This is strictly to support the judges and these fake storylines. They really make it like a reality show. You know, how long ago has Kelly Clarkson and Blake been fighting? They always have that, the ones that fight, and then they have the one that's kind of like the moderator. You know, Alicia Keys really didn't fight with anyone. Alicia Keys was kind of like, on everyone's side. But now Ariana is there. And she has wasted no time. She shades all of the other judges. And a lot of people have been making comments already saying they don't like Ariana Grande's attitude. She has a stuck-up, arrogant attitude. And if it doesn't go her way, then she gets an attitude about it. So a lot of people, other than Ariana's fans, are not feeling Ariana Grande on on The Voice. Keep calling it The Real. And this thing with Blake Shelton, even though they're going to try to play it up for the camera and just try to make it an on-screen rival, Blake Shelton called the producers behind the scenes and said, why is there a story out that Ariana Grande is going to replace me? And you guys are looking to push me out. But it's been a word around the campfire for the last couple of years that, it's time to get rid of Blake Shelton. They wanted to bring in some, younger faces. They at one point was looking at Taylor Swift. They also at one point was looking at Lorde. They wanted to bring in a younger face. So Blake Shelton might be the odd one out. And now that he's brought Ariana and she has brought the on-screen antics to the public, Blake may have met his match. And while he's sitting here joking about it, I don't think Ponytail's joking. So we're going to see what happens. Just so you know, The Voice is all about promoting the judges. That's why all the commercials center around them. Oh, Blake against Adam. You never know who the contestants are. You never remember who the contestants are because they make it about the judges. And since Blake has been there, he's got a good relationship with the judges. I believe he met his wife there. I'm sure he knew Gwen Stefani, but they got closer once they were on that show together. So that's the latest update with Ariana Grande and The Voice. People are not happy with her being there. Her fans love it. And the younger fans that are coming on love the feel and the flair she brings. But there is talk behind the scenes that she's going to run Blake Shelton out of there, which will be karma because he ran Adam Levine out of there. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.